Hey, I just finished running 6 miles, trail run, McKinney Falls State Park, and I'm tired. So we're gonna do a little bit of yoga. So start on our backs, because that was something. Knees to chest, draw your knees towards you. Bring your knees a little bit closer towards your armpits rather than right towards the center. Allow your eyes to close. You don't need to pull your shins in too tight. Just take a couple moments and offer some gratitude for this body, the things it can do, the ways that you can challenge it. Deep breath in. Full breath out. And then pull your knees a little bit closer towards your armpits, finding a little bit of tension and pressing your shins up to your hands, finding some resistance. And then softening the legs, pulling your shins in just a little bit more. And then release on an exhale. Extend your legs out long. Extend your arms up above your head. Stretch out long. We're going to take a banana asana shape here a bit. So first, take your right leg out towards the right corner of your mat, and then arc your body, your upper body, your torso over to the right. First, pull your left knee towards your left armpit. On an inhale, on an exhale, extend your left leg out towards the left corner of your mat. Inhale, pull your knee close in. Exhale, extend towards your midline, straight out, hover. Inhale, draw your knee back towards your armpit again. This time in an exhale, take your left thigh more along your right thigh, kind of starting to cross your body. Two dogs. Inhale, pull your knee back. Exhale, and then extend your left ankle all the way over the right ankle. Maybe arc over even a little bit more with your torso. Deep breath in. Exhale. Oh gosh, they're all here. And then you're going to walk your legs right back. Extend your left leg out towards the left corner of your mat. Arms up above your head, and then arc your torso and your arms over to the left. With the strength of your body, bring your right knee up towards your right armpit. Inhale, exhale. Extend your leg out so your foot is coming more towards the right corner of your mat. Inhale, draw your knee back to your right armpit. Exhale, extend your leg out more towards your midline. Extend all the way. Inhale, take your knee back towards your armpit. Exhale, slide your right thigh along your left, starting to move further across your mat. Inhale, pull your knee back to your right armpit. And then exhale, cross the right ankle over the left. And then if you'd like, you can take your torso even more over to the left. Deep breath in, dropping your right shoulder down toward the mat. And exhale. Uncross the right leg. Bring everything back to center. Pull your knees gently towards your chest. Once again, maybe rock a little from side to side. Keep your right knee in, extend your left leg out. I'm going to take a gentle twist here. Draw your right knee across your body. Press through your arms so you can rotate your chest. The left side of your ribcage comes up. And if it's comfortable, send your gaze out toward the right. Just breathe deeply. Let the weight of your left hand gently press your right thigh down. Not a whole lot of effort. You already did that. On exhale, take your head and knee back to center. Extend your right leg out long. Draw your left knee in close to you. And then, same but pull your knee across your body. Press through your elbows to lift up. Rotating the right side of your ribcage upward. Maybe taking a deeper twist. Send your gaze out to the left if that is comfortable. Soften in. Less is more. What can you let go of? And then on an exhale, take your head and knee back to center once again. Bend both knees and place your feet in toward the mat. We're going to take a hand to toe pose. If you want to take hand to toe, do that. You can use a strap. I'm actually going to take the hand to the backs of my thigh because I find that to be pretty comfortable. Extend your right leg up toward the ceiling. It doesn't need to be straight. And then take your hands to the back of your thigh, or again, if you prefer to do hand to toe, or use a strap, place around the base of the ball of your right foot. So first, if you have your hands around your thighs, remember which pinky's on the outside. All right, flex your toes towards your face. Maybe extend your knee, maybe not. And then if it's comfortable for you, extend your left leg out, find activity through your left toes. If it's more comfortable to have your knee bent, then please do that. I have every exhale, going to slowly draw your right thigh closer towards your chest. Press up through your right heel. Don't forget about the left leg. Let's soften through your jaw and soften through your forehead. Just breathe. 2 more breaths here. Nothing to do but breathe and experience. And then on your next exhale, release the tension. If you have your left leg extended, rebend it. Place your right foot down, both knees are bent. Extend the left leg up toward the ceiling. And then pick how you want to interact with your leg, whether you are placing your fingertips in the clasp behind your thigh, hand or toe, or strap. And again, notice if you took the clasp opposite pinky on the bottom, flex your toes towards your face, shrug your shoulders underneath you, and then take a moment. Maybe the right leg stays bent, or maybe you extend it out. If you extend that, find a little bit of activity through the leg. And then once again, as you draw your left toes towards your shin, pressing out to your heel, use your hands to draw your left thigh closer towards you. Maybe you find tiniest bit of movement on every exhale. Two more breaths. The longest and slowest breaths. All right, then you're ready. Release that tension, release the clasp of your leg, wherever it is, bending both knees once again, placing your feet into the mat. We're going to take a reclined flying pigeon pose here. So you might want to have a prop underneath your back or your head here, just to provide you with a little bit of elevation. Let's see how it goes. You're going to bend your right leg up. You're going to take your hands to your thigh. And you're going to gently draw your shin closer towards your chest. You don't have to come super close, right? You just kind of have your hands around. So you're scooping your calf. If you'd like, you can wrap your right arm around your knee and your left arm around your foot. So more like your cradle. So find the cradle that you like. So either you're carrying, I don't know, a bundle of sticks, that's what we do, or you are cradling your leg. Either one of these is fine. Maybe rock a little from side to side. And then maybe if you like, extend the left leg out long. Again, you don't have to do this. A little flexion through your right foot. Just breathe. And then if you extended the left leg, rebend the foot, or rebend the knee rather, place the foot down, release the right leg from your bundle of sticks or your cradling action. Take a breath here with feet on mat. Full exhale, let's take the other side. Bring your left knee to your chest and then pivot so that your left ankle is coming closer towards your right shoulder. And then with your arms, you're either going to, you can also simply take one hand to foot, one hand to thigh. Don't really grasp the knee itself. And this is perfectly fine. Or if you want to go in a different direction, again, scooping or cradling. Either one of these is good to go. Explore for just a few moments, a little flexion to your left foot. And then if you want, extend the right leg out long. Snap, crackle, pop. Find a little bit of movement. Just breathe. So this kind of thing is also superior and wonderful after a hike. Hike, run, walk, bike, what have you. Some kind of action with your body. Okay, if your right leg extended out, bend your knee, place your foot into the mat, and then release the top leg, drop it down. All right, going to take a Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. So start to bring the soles of your feet together, and then allow your knees to drop wide. You might need to press your elbows into the mat, and your back, lift up your hips, and then slide your tailbone underneath you. This might work for you. If that is creating too much compression, split the difference and come back. But you do want to make sure also press against the back of your head to lift up your upper back, slide your shoulder blades down. You can take your arms up over your head and have your arms mimic the shape of your legs, elbows wide, fingertips to touch. You can place one hand on heart, one hand on belly, or you can place both hands on your thighs. If this pose feels like a bit too much right now, I encourage you to take some kind of a prop and place it underneath your knees or your thighs to lift yourself up just a little bit. Oh, we don't have a visitor. It seemed like we were going to have one. Just exhale. Let gravity do the work here. Notice if you're holding on somewhere that you don't need to. Two more breaths. And then after the next exhale, take your hands to the outsides of your thighs, help guide your knees back up toward each other, placing your feet back into the mat. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh, flexing the foot. And then bring your left thigh in close to you, interlacing your fingers around your left thigh. A little bit similar to some things we were doing earlier, but we're interacting with our legs a bit more. So you're going to use the strength of your arms to draw your left thigh closer to your chest, flexing through your right foot. And then if you'd like, play with actively pressing your bum down toward the mat. Notice if this gets to be a bit too much. You don't need to be super stern with yourself, but just explore. Does this help you find a stretch in your outer hip? Does it provide too much intensity? All right, then release the left thigh, let your foot come down. Don't uncross your legs yet though. Drop both of your legs over to the left, so the outer left thigh is on the mat, and maybe even your right foot is completely on the mat. Like we did earlier, press through your upper arms and then rotate your left rib cage up. You might find a deeper twist here. 2 breaths. And then on exhale, take your knees right back up. Okay, you're going to lift up your right foot, and then you're going to tuck your foot behind your left hip. Let your right knee drop out. So this could be kind of intense. Just see where you go. You might need to take your hands to assist your foot to come up underneath your hip. It doesn't have to come all the way, but again, see if you can explore here. Soften into the pose. Try less. One more deep inhale. And another exhale. All right, lift up that right knee and the foot. Place your foot next to the other. Knees into mat. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Bring your right thigh in closer to you. Interlace your fingertips behind your thigh or maybe behind your shin. Opposite interlacing. Flexion through your left foot, and then draw your right thigh closer to you. In addition to exploring with, how much you're pressing your hips down toward the mat, also consider energetically pressing your left knee forward. Again, no need to be stern with yourself. Rather, breathe into space as we feel tension, melting away on exhales. And then let's release the right thigh so the foot comes down. Drop both of your legs over to the right, so your outer right thigh is on the mat, and maybe also your left foot. Rotate the right side of your rib cage upward. Slow breaths. Dissolving tension on exhales. All right, when you're ready, on an exhale, bring your knees all the way back up. Lift up your left leg, and we're going to tuck the left foot right behind the right hip. So again, you might need to use your hands to kind of draw the foot up closer. So the sole of your foot is facing your torso. It's facing your bum and your hip in that area, and your left knee is kind of pointed out in a way. This might also be a posture where having a prop underneath your left thigh will be advantageous. Just breathe. Soften through the muscles surrounding your eyes. Soften through your jaw. Soften the muscles in the back of your neck. Two more breaths. All right, so bring that left knee right back up. And let's pull both knees up. You're going to cross your right thigh over your left. So you've got crossed legs with your ankles out to the side. You're going to take your hands and you're going to grasp either your shins all the way down to your ankles or your feet. And then you're going to recline back again. So we're taking a cow face pose, Gomukhasana, but we're taking on our backs and only really exploring with our legs at this moment. So start to just play again with the movement of your legs, trying to bring your heels up and away and then back down. Playing a little bit of range of motion. And again, paying very careful attention to what is sustainable. If there's any kind of undue stress on your knees, then reverse. Okay, release the grip that you have on your feet. Uncross your legs and cross them the other way. So your left thigh is on top. And again, hands to grasp your shins all the way down, maybe ankles or your feet. And the side might feel really different than the other one. You can just find a little bit of movement. So not a traditional Gomukhasana pose. We are taking it on our backs. You might even start to feel a little bit of massage here. Obviously, your back, just remember your back. You might feel your other hips. You might feel your calves even getting massaged. Obviously, your thighs are pressed toward each other. Thank you, Adelaide. Okay, and then you're going to release your feet and uncross. Release your feet down towards the mat again. The next pose is going to be legs up wall. So I'm going to first show you what it looks like if you don't have a wall. And then I will also be doing it legs up wall. If you don't have a wall, you're simply going to extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Legs don't have to be straight. They might be fully extended, or you could just take a bend to your knees. Now you're gonna hang out here. If you've got a couch nearby, you could place your knees over the edge of the couch, let your feet come over, couch, chair, low table, things like that. If you've got a wall nearby, then you're going to take one hip up toward the wall. And then you're gonna lay down and then expertly spiral your legs up toward the ceiling and then just let your feet rest against the wall. This is the pose. This is Viparita Karate. For your arm placement, you might choose to take your arms out wide, especially if you're still letting off some heat and looking to cool down. Perhaps one hand on heart, one hand on belly, or another placement of your choosing. Allow your body to rest best you can. And if it's not too vulnerable, allow your eyes to close. Take a few moments to acknowledge breath moving in and out. Maybe take this opportunity to let off a sigh on your exhale. And then just take a scan of your body. Notice you've got some tension residing somewhere, you can release it. Are you trying very hard to keep your legs up? What can you remove? What can you let go of? As your jaw begins to stiffen a bit, so separate the bottom jaw from the top. Your tongue drop from the roof of your mouth. You might find it's more comfortable for your lips to be slightly parted, and maybe prefer them to be closed. Recognize the quality of your breath. Allowing your breath to become softer, turning to natural breathing. And also, if you haven't already, acknowledge the nourishing ways that you are treating your body. Offering gratitude for all the things you can do, for all the things you've done, for everything that's taken you to this moment. Whether it's something that you might classify as good or bad, or any kind of description in between. Offer some gratitude that it got you here. And here you are. Allow yourself to be. If you'd like to stay here in legs up wall pose for longer, then please do so. Otherwise, start to bend your knees, letting your feet come onto the mat. And if you have your legs up your wall or on the couch or some other structure, slowly draw your knees in close to you and then roll over onto one side. And then rest just for several moments, feeling your blood flush back all the way down. Feeling that sensation. And with your eyes closed as best you can, make your way to a seated posture for a very brief reflection and meditation. On an inhale, bring your arms out and up, palms press above you. And on an exhale, take your thumbs to space between your eyebrows for clarity of thought. Down to your lips for clarity of speech. Into your heart for clarity of action. Or your head to your heart. In gratitude, in honor, and in humility. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Thank you for choosing to nourish yourself. In the name of the highest good, Satchitananda.